medical school in Japan ordered to compensate women for making entrance tests easier for men. And they basically, they behind closed doors made the tests easier for, you know how here it's like Harvard, you know, if you're Asian, you can't get in or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or if you're whatever, one of the groups, you get in easier. They basically made it so they said men don't have to have as high of marks to get into medical school. And the Japanese school argued that women are more mature than men at the same age, so they have an unfair advantage on the admission tests.
Yeah, I mean, women are smarter than men. Am I missing something?
Yeah, exactly, right? And it's funny because this is a Vice article, and Vice is like, can you believe this? But you go, this is what, do you see how crazy
Vice,
it is
you
the
have
other way
4
around?
million articles about how women are smarter than men.
And you have 4 million articles about how entrance tests should be changed based on what the person looked like or whatever, right?
It's like, this is Vice should see this.
But Vice, I'll tell you what you also say.
That's progress,
You go,
Vice,
this should be up your alley, making it harder for Asians to get into medical school.
Yeah,
they're making the same policy as Harvard.
They framed this a little wrong.
You go, hey, it's harder for Asians to get into Harvard. You go, oh, that's terrible. You go, yeah, in Japan. You go, ah! Ah!
Well, I never.
The lawyer of this thing is the best, right? Because so basically they're in court and they're, you know, these girls got a coalition together and they're suing for $1 million gajillion, right? For pain and suffering, the whole
it's probably 8 million yen, $62,000. Seems a lot. You get that yen is a real sticker shock until you find out how much a yen's worth.
That's true. But this sticker shock, they go, I just love the idea that the lawyer, you know, you got like some good Johnny Depp style lawyer and he goes, Your Honor. Kind of what you said. Do you not think that men are less mature at age 16? Well, I'm pointing here. You've cited that Professor Yogashima-sama, who wrote an article for Vice Japan, said that men are worse than women. Do you not agree with your own article? So do you not think that women are smarter than men and more mature? Well, that's funny because last week you tweeted, and I quote, "Women rule the world." Were you lying then, or are you lying now?
Which one is it?
Which one is it? Because I don't know. I'm having trouble trying to parse out how you could possibly think two things at once. I'm sure the jurors, I'm just doing Tucker Carlson voice. I'm sure the jurors are just as confused as I am.
Yeah. You know what's interesting?
Tucker Carlson would have been a good lawyer, probably.
Oh, for sure. He would have been fucking suspenders, snapping them all.
He would have snapped the fucking suspenders.
Those bad boys. But they won. These 13 women won their case.
They didn't win as much as they were.
They got $2,500,
but they got but they got 1,200. They got like only 12% of what they asked for.
They didn't give it. They asked for way more.
But they had good reason. So they said when the government announced their findings, Japanese media reported that some admissions officers believe women would leave the medical profession anyway or work fewer hours to have children.
What?
So his article is like, Your Honor, let's be real here to the jury. Let's be real here. These bitches weren't going to be doctors.
Nah. You know what's crazy, though? The last line, this is actually the most flabbergasting thing, was it says the 13 women took the university entrance exams between 2011 and 2018. 2 of them would have passed. 11 of them wouldn't. They're like, we failed anyways, regardless of what it was. 11 of them wouldn't have been a doctor under any circumstance. Mm-hmm. But then they still felt that they go, but we still should sue. And then you're like, well, there must be so many more people.
The other girls have no case whatsoever, right?
It's objectively
like,
sucks for those 2 women.
No, but it's like suing for being like there was discrimination in the 100 meter and you're suing. It's like, okay, but you did it in 14 seconds.
Yeah. You were like, you weren't even, yeah.
You know what I mean? You go,
yeah, it's like the stopwatch was wrong. You're like, you didn't even finish in the top 100.
Yeah. You're not even close.
No.
Know what it is? It's like when everyone's talking about election fraud, it was like, you know, that comedian who ran for president being like, you know, election fraud affected him. You go, pal, I promise you, like,
yeah.
Your outcome was the same either way.
Yeah. It's
my
like
friend.
The porn star runs for president on the ballot or some shit.
Yeah. You weren't even close.
There were improprieties. You go, I don't think so. I mean, it sucks for the 2 though. But at least they have their families.
Exactly. So, yeah, the courtroom, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor. The ladies and gentlemen of the court. These bitches ain't gonna do shit. He just presses his slideshow button and it just goes, Nunya goes up on the board. He goes, what's that? He goes, Nunya bitches would have been doctors. In Japanese. Thank you for watching that clip, supporting the channel. If you like the Boyscast, there's a new episode every week at patreon.com/theboyscast.
That's patreon.com/theboyscast.